Alright, today we are going to be learning about thumb position. And thumb position is something that is used when the cellos have to play up in treble clef, which does happen sometimes. So what happens essentially in thumb position is your thumb becomes a usable finger on your instrument. And you end up laying your thumb across two strings and it creates a note. You have to do it with the harmonic. So when we take our thumb, we're going to take our left thumb, your non-bowing thumb, and you're just going to kind of hold it out. So you see how you have like a natural dip? It's the complete opposite of what we want when we have our thumb behind the neck. You see how it kind of has a natural dip and then this knuckle comes up. That's the shape that you're going to want to maintain when you are doing thumb position. When you lay your thumb against your instrument, you want to keep your elbow out. We don't want to drop it because that's going to create a bend in your wrist, and that's going to really affect your intonation, and it probably isn't going to feel too good either. So you want to keep your elbow up, and you're going to end up turning your thumb on its side. When you lay your thumb on the strings, you have to lay it at the harmonic. So you play your open string. I'm going to play my open D. So there I found my harmonic. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press down and find like the true harmonic, the actual D. Because we want it to be the actual pitch, not just the harmonic. So when I have my thumb laying on these strings, it is laying across the D and the A string. The D string is hitting my thumb right about where my nail ends. So kind of right about right here. And then the A string is hitting right at that first knuckle. And so you have that. Now you have to be careful that this thumb knuckle doesn't collapse. If it does, just kind of, realign it. And there you go. Now, when we're in thumb position, we do not use our fourth finger. Our fourth finger is not used. It's just too short, too weak. Doesn't work. Your thumb becomes a finger that's used. So right now I am on D. My thumb is on D. So anytime I will see a D in the piece that's up in this position in treble clef, I will use my thumb. But you use 1, 2, and 3. And you want to make sure that they're staying bent up. My knuckle there collapsed a little tiny bit. We have to make sure that these fingers stay curved. You want to look for that C formation. Kind of blending in with my face. That C formation. When you play your 1, 2, or 3, you're going to release your thumb up, kind of up a little bit. So when you play your thumb alone, you have to press down into that fingerboard. That's the only way you're going to get a nice tone. That's the only way you're going to get an accurate pitch. But when you press your 1 down, you can release that thumb a little bit. This position is one that you do have to build your strength up on. You'll notice you'll start to get a callus on your thumb, which is just a bunch of thick skin. That's going to help you actually with this, because then it won't hurt so bad. But you have your fingers up there. You can move them to your A string. And back down. The other thing that we have to remember when we are in thumb position is our bow has to move closer to our bridge. If we kind of keep our bow in the same position that it's normally in, we're not going to get a very good sound. The string gets shortened when we are playing so far up, and we want to make sure that we're giving the string enough space to actually vibrate and to create that pitch, because that's what creates our pitches, is the vibration of our strings. So you want to make sure that you are up on the bridge. We have to be careful not to go too close to the bridge, because you'll get that squeak and it's already high enough and we don't need that. So, couple things to remember: elbow needs to stay out, thumb should be bent, okay, fingers need to be, they're almost like skyscrapers. They're kind of straight up and down as opposed to tabletops like they are up here. And they also are more diagonally facing down. We don't want to come straight across. That's not gonna help us too much. So that's your quick little introduction into thumb position. All right, good luck, have fun.